Hey everybody, Ken Hill here with Patriot Realty and Auction. Going to make you a little all-inclusive video here of a super nice farm that we have listed at Patriot Realty. You can reach me anytime at 270-378-1108. My co-listing agent here is Ryder Carnes. You can also reach Ryder at 270-634-2449. Just going to share this great farm with you. There's not many like this one left, folks. It's about 115 acres by a recent survey, I think 3, maybe 4 years ago. And, you know, when we go inside, yeah, it's an older home. It's got hardwood floors throughout. It is solid as a rock, or it sure feels it. It's got a nice dry basement. Nothing fancy, just a good old farmhouse. Served a family here for a long time. Current owners, their life plans changed, and they moved to another part of the state. It happens. No fault of the property. It's a beautiful area down here. You can see one house out past my little truck there. If you look really hard, there's a house through the woods there, but until the leaves are off, I did not even know that was there. You can't see another house from this property. Just gonna walk you around. Got a nice blacktop circle drive. Got a walkout basement here. Very solid, it's got a drain. Get this thing to where it coincides with what I want it to do. Very solid brick home on a block foundation with a dry basement, big tobacco bar in the back. It could use some a little bit of attention, but as long as the roof's on those, they seem to last forever. I think there's a lot of life still left in that one. It's rolling because, hey, it's central Kentucky, here in Russell County, Kentucky, but isn't this beautiful? There's some building sites up there. There's another access road into this place on past there. So, you know, we could easily cut this off. We are going to be offering some tracks on this. Personally, I'd love to sell it all together. It's about between 55 and 60 acres, just by a rough measurement on one of the apps that I use of cleared land, of pasture or tillable soil, and pretty much all of it right now gets cut for hay. The guy who cuts that hay has already put his name in the pot. If we should sell it, he would like to continue those efforts. And I apologize, this thing took a notion to go a little bit nutty here. We'll figure it out though. There we go. It's the first time using this new gimbal here, and sometimes things don't always work like they're supposed to. I got it now, I think. All right, this was probably an old grade B dairy at some point. From the little milk house looking operation there. Have a nice big concrete silo. Admittedly, those don't get used much anymore, but they're still cool if you got them. This one seems to be pretty solid. She's straight. And of course, you can look back at the house here. You got a nice little field here for the animals that need to be close to the house, calves, horses, whatever it is you want to look at first thing in the morning. You put them over here. I have not been in this barn before. So we're going to discover it together. Oh, hey, it's nicer than I thought. Here in the main hall, we have this is an excellent stock barn. We have concrete floor right down the middle here. Feeding mangers on the side, where you could run cattle in over there and feed them here or work them or whatever you need to do. You got stalls and run-ins on both ends. Looks like concrete all the way through here. And plenty more field here that's kind of close to the road for whatever you might need. Highway 1058 here, you're just minutes from the Cumberland River, Lake Cumberland. A beautiful area. I mean, look at this. I think I'm missing my sunset, but he's just on the back side there. All the gates and everything standing here will go. It's a nice, solid, large barn. I'll get the measurements after I complete the video. January 2026 here in Kentucky, and it's a beautiful day. Weather's good. We do have some winters, but lately they've been pretty mild. I hope that continues. But again, this is a wonderful location. If you're familiar with our area at all, Russell County is kind of the gateway to Lake Cumberland. Good hunting here of all kinds. Our deer seasons have really improved in the last few years. It's on the southern end of the county. This gimbal kind of has a mind of its own. I'm trying to rein it in. Forgive me if it shakes and moves too much. I don't have a whole lot of control over it. But it does keep it from bouncing and carrying on. Again, drive circles around. I think this gate's locked, so you're gonna have to bear with me while I climb it old school. Now there's that White House that you see there past the barn. There's another road there that so you have side access on this this farm. Person, you know, not that most would want to, and I'm not saying that's the way to go, but if you ever needed some lots or had another family member or friend who wanted to build over on the other side there, you've got a nice little blacktop road that runs down that side of the farm. Makes very easy access. Again, when we first listed this, I came out here with Ryder and I took some drone photos, but I didn't really do any of the finer work, and I hadn't looked in these barns. So again, we're doing that together for the first time. Big old tobacco barn, the way we used to use them here in central Kentucky. As cool as the barn is, though, you just gotta look all around here. There's some building sites I started to mention earlier up on top of that ridge over there that will just knock your eyes out. Actually, that could be cut off from this property there, and you'd never know it. Or if you had somebody else, friend, family member, wanted to build up on that ridge directly in this area is lovely. It's just beautiful up there. And there's about 50 acres in there that would easily be cut off if you didn't need the whole acreage farm. Obviously, I hope it all stays together forever. My preference. What we expect in here, she looks pretty solid. Got a couple pieces of metal off here on the backside. The quicker those are replaced, the longer this barn will last for a really long time. Step through on this one. Yeah, kind of another rarity in my farm world. This one has a concrete pour here. I would say this was probably used as corn bin at some time. But now just make a good place to park those toys. This is a pretty solid old barn, folks. If you had a couple of pieces of metal on it pretty quickly, they tend to get away once you start losing the metal, but that's pretty quick. Groundhogs have been after it there. That's what those holes are. Got some extra wood, lumber, a few watering tubs, etc. And tobacco was once king, and those tiers are where it would have hung. You can house a lot of tobacco in this old barn. But as it is, a nice stock barn, storage barn. I've actually got one on my own farm, covered it with metal. It's just a big garage at this point, so it has a lot of good use left in this one. Again, just nothing but gorgeous land out here. Highway 1058. Man, this thing just has its own mind. Highway 1058 over on the front side. Nice little side road over there between the end of this field and that house. Plenty of access. And that's me. And I did absolutely nothing to make that happen, so you kind of know where I'm at on this. All right, a little bit of a gimbal fight, but hey, I think you get an idea what the farm's about. Is it flat? Nope. Is it usable? Very. It's been a good old farm for this family for a lot of years. Got a lot of life left in it. Again, sellers are looking at options to cut it. I'd love to sell it all today, but we work for our clients. And we would also work with you. Just a reminder, my name's Ken Hill, Patriot Realty and Auction. We sell a lot of these farms. Central Kentucky, we live here, we're local. And we're honored to get to represent this great property, because it is that. Just an absolute beautiful cattle farm. And of course, it's all being cut for hay too, so if you just want to produce a little hay, go for it. But it'll raise whatever you want to raise. Across the road, you don't have to worry about a neighbor there. It goes into a holler about 200 foot deep. Old house, I'm not sure the year of build. Very solid though. It's very clean, solid. Nice kitchen, dining area here. Really large living room for the area of this house. The closets are pretty good, surprisingly. Nice big windows here. Nice view of woods and stuff in front of you. Floors are solid. Got a bathroom off to this side. With a closet. Nice bathroom here. And I might have said bathroom, I meant bedroom. There's a stacking washer and dryer that will remain. Big walk-in shower. A very large walk-in shower. Another bedroom. And here we go with gimbal issues again. Let's get you back around there. Okay, now the bedroom. Nice reach-in closet with the sliding doors. Same here. And some beautiful open farm fields all around. Another similar good sized closet for the age of house this is. Central heat and air. Works fine. Couple lived here, haven't been moved out that long. They lived here quite some time after purchasing. All right, heading down to the basement. I guess that's a sump. At one time it had a built-in vacuum. Didn't test to see if that still works, but it's not plugged up. Hot water heater down here. Nice Carrier heat and air system. Modern system. I'm trying to remember the year this was installed. I don't see it on there. I know it's on the sales disclosure, I'm pretty sure. But pretty modern. Basement's dry. No funky smell or anything down here even. You got like a half semi-finished, and then there's a wall down the middle, which makes this house strong as can be. And then you've got sort of your storage area here. Again, all looks very dry to me. Maybe have just a little bit of moisture creeping through, as most of these old block do. Downspouts out there need to be pushed away from the house a little further. Good coat of Kiehl's take care of that. Overall, though, for what I generally see, this is nice. It's clean, it's dry, and it doesn't smell funky anywhere. You got drains, you got another washer dryer down here. Got a 200 amp service, so plenty of power. Last part of the down portion there to the septic is iron. That's normal, but everything else appears to be converted to PVC or newer PEX lines even. Again, that's your big old walkout door over there. Looks like it's about at least 40 inches wide, so you can get in here with whatever you needed to come in with. Now, I stand corrected. There is some copper tubing here that appears to still be in use. No plumbing, no plumbing issues at all. All right, you come up, of course you come into the kitchen and back here to the living room. Sorry for the kind of rambling view here, but wanted you to get a feel for what there was. And then you walk right out here to your little stoop. Nice, quiet little road. Not a whole lot of traffic on it, not a whole lot going on down this way. Right down toward that valley, down toward the Cumberland River. Actually, you can turn either way. You're just a few minutes from beautiful Creelsboro. A few minutes from Lake Cumberland, Wolf Creek Dam area. Just a super nice farm, about 115 acres in total. And again, my name's Ken Hill, Patriot Realty and Auction. If you have any questions at all about this farm or anything else that we can help you with, feel free to give me a call, 270-378-1108. Thank you for watching.